Alright guys, so for the time frames in a nutshell video, I'm gonna try to keep this very simple. I'm gonna just do it from 2020 to 2021. You know, just maybe 12 candles you're gonna see here. A lot of bullshit candles, it looks like, a lot of exhaustion in these months. But this is the highest time frame you can start from. I want to show you guys how this is a pattern within a pattern, because this is very important if you can understand this. So you have these 12 candles, these 12 months. Um, just make that a little lighter. Sheesh, sheesh. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, that's better. So I want you guys to pay attention. Like, I'm gonna be going further down into these time frames. Just so the next one is gonna be like the weekly time frame. I want you to notice what happens, because all that happens is each candle represents 1 week. How many weeks in a month? 4. So the number of candles in that same box gets multiplied by 4. That's like 48 candles here, right? And then we're gonna go down to the daily. 7 days in a week is like 300 something in a year. So there's over 350 candles here, right? Are you guys seeing what's happening? As you go lower in these time frames, you're just getting more data, way more data. So that's why I would say normally just stick with the daily and 4 hour time frame, because here you get the more reliable setups. It's a pattern within a pattern. So you have on the, I'm gonna go back to monthly. You have monthly patterns being made. So let's see if I can call out any here. Let's just draw them. What it is. By now, this should be familiar, man. Like, I'm doing the same thing that you can go in on a 1 hour chart and do. You know, like, well, it might not be accurate. Well, it's probably like that. Yeah, that's what we wanted. You see this shit? Like, come on. And it's kind of in consolidation here too, which is, it's stuck in that range. The overall range is here, right here. And this is months, guys. Like, this is 2 years of, it's a big ass range, but on the monthly, and that's why I'm saying, like, you don't have to really pay attention to the monthly or the weekly. They take forever to play out, and on the daily is what's going to be pushing them anyway. So, like, when you go down, so let's try to find a pattern here. It's really not much, just a break. Alright, I probably got these two right here. I'm gonna go down to weekly for more detail. Yeah, so we got this, and we got this here for the sell-off, and we got this here, right here. You're probably hearing my voice. I hate doing this. I don't hate it. It's just tedious, but very rewarding. So for this one here, so this is a little bit of a bitch here. We got this. And broke above. I entered a fucking, I don't know. I literally just entered a little channel here. That's it. Let's see where it breaks out of. Right? Alright. So this should give you a way better understanding too. Like, here there's a whole bunch of support. We couldn't really mark it off because it was a monthly chart. But a whole bunch of weekly support. And then if you go up here, you can kind of see a little bit of a wedge there. A weekly wedge, anyway. Before it moved further down. And again, this is gonna keep happening so many times. So it's possible that from this range here, it'll go all the way up, cause we're up actually. Whoa, well no, that's USDCHF. I was thinking of the UJ. So I'm gonna go down. This is the daily, by the way. This is where you want to start. Like, I thought this was weekly. Sorry, this is daily. So just off of these, like me drawing these, you do have opportunities. Like, let's see here, all along this line, all along these lines here, got the slope going. This here, this over here. This shit is annoying. Oh my god. I mean, those are good slope bounces. You also do have the breaks right here. I was just gonna draw those out, but you can kind of see them. After drawing these out, we'll see what times they had for these opportunities. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just drawing out like real, obvious things, but as we're in this, like going to the 4-hour or hourly chart, you're gonna be able to see what it was looking at around those times that I'm giving you, around those sessions. So this, all you're still looking at is the last 12 months. It's just now each candle represents 4 hours, and you get it. As you go down further again, it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be even more noise, more details with it. So let's start over here. To be fair, like, you wouldn't even be able to tell this pattern until it was maybe over here. So honestly, you would, how this is keeping a slope here, or constantly making like lower highs and everything. That's why I'm saying this is a good bounce opportunity. And then just any one of these areas, because the move didn't happen till here. You know, we could have caught this potentially, but it didn't really happen until here. And this is also USDCHF, so this pair in itself does not move a whole lot. And it's real choppy. It's real choppy. Let's see. That's a London open. So, no, sorry. Do need to go back to the 1 hour. Alright, perfect. So, this is right here. We got this entry right here is crazy. This is a London session because it's like 2 a.m. 2 a.m. and I'm seeing a double test, or double test, a retest, double top of this level, and it's still under, you know, the little slope it was creating. And I got that slope from just being over here. Yeah. You want the slope, the line, the trend line to touch on all of them, or most of the candles it can, and that'll create your slope. So we got that here. And actually just came and ticked it, then touched, then sold. Had some support, you know, probably looking for more sellers to get into the market, because now it's like daytime now. This is morning session. A few sessions gone by and it hadn't moved till the next London session. So it's another 2 a.m. move. That's 2 days ago, 2 days later. Sorry. So the first one is here, April 28th at around 2 a.m. Second one is April 30th at around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And that was the actual sell-off. So now we got it coming back to our slope line, right? Our downtrend slope. We got an opportunity here for US session. It's around 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. And I mean, measuring the pips, it's not a whole lot, it looks like. Actually, it's about 80 pips, roughly 80 to 70 pips. So that's not bad at all. And it looks like it just dicked around here for a while, you know. It just kept coming back to this level of resistance. And let's go through the time. Each time it came down and really sold off. So that's an outlier. That's not much. That's around 8 a.m. again, or 6 to 7. Yeah, 8. Another US session right here. So let's kind of draw the better circles around these. One session. Then we got US right here. Enter. Wait. However fucking many pips you want. Not however many. You probably got like 50 out of there. 40 to 50. Let's see. Another example, another opportunity. That is looking like US session, or London session really. You would have entered, been waiting. 40, 50 pips, got that. Look at all these retests. I mean, this is UCHF, so I guess she moves different, but you cannot deny like the timings of these. Look at this. One day, alright, on the 27th of May at around 2 a.m., the market UCHF sold off for approximately 20 pips. The next day, around the same time, she sold off for like 150, man. That's bullshit with the market, but that's also a sense of reliability. It gives a sense of confidence too, because if you're knowing these times to look for it, you know what to look for, it'll be fine. It's gonna fuck up people that are just getting into this. Timing is everything, man. And just off of this right here, these levels right here, right? Man, I might start trading UCHF after this. This is like clockwork. Let's see what happened. What time was this happen here? Oh shit. What the fuck is happening right now? Okay. This. Oh, come on. This is a London session sells. London into US session. Come on. What do you want from me? I know I'm back testing, but you know it works on the back test. Now you gotta get this shit right in your mind. Let's see what happened here. Cause I mean this is bullshit. Like but it looks oversold. So if I was to see this at around, nah, that's not a good timing. Well, 8 a.m. Whoa, hold on. 9 a.m. candle, 10 a.m. candle. I would have taken this buy. I could have seen myself taking this buy because we have what I would deem a really, well, not really oversold, but there's just so much red over here, right? It's just too much red in my opinion for this side. You normally don't see that. All of this, you normally do not see that much red. I know you see a little bit of blue, a little bit of retracements, but it should be something more like this because the markets in themselves are choppy. So again, back to the timing of it, and this is kind of how I got on UJ or GBP USD. This is kind of how I've been getting my trades on that. But basically, really oversold, and we're getting good. Good support. So let me just mark this off in the 4-hour chart so I could show you what it looks like on the 1 hour. Alright, let's go back down to 1 hour. Come on, I just put this right over here and it looked like a US, or not US, a London session quick buy. Let's see when it actually sold off. It sold off again for London session. Guys, come on. Let me back test this for you. OSIS Osis is the truth. Osis is the truth. Alright. Both of these taking place at. Jeez. Jeez. What's going on? Oh, shit. 2 a.m. Roughly 2 a.m. 1 and 2. And then we got. I mean, to be fair though, this here, this is the candle that would have indicated a sell. Because it's a break. This is a break happening around. Let's see what candle this is. Oh my god. That candle is a 5 a.m. candle. So this is a fake out situation here actually. This is not a time we would get in normally. I think this is like 1 a.m. I don't even look at it like that. So this could have been a potential fake out, right? You got 4 o'clock. It's showing support, a little wick up. I would have bought that. I would have completely bought that. And then the next hour it just kind of sells out. So that kind of still, gives validity to these times I'm giving you. It's just telling you, just be alert whenever those sessions come around. Because if you did take the bite out, it would just been an L. Nothing major, no big deal, but shit. I just deleted the oh my god. This could have been a potential error, like a wrong trade, which is fine. You're supposed to be having more trades wrong anyway, what they always say. What I do want to touch on then, because we're kind of, by now you should get what I'm trying to tell you. It's repetitive, it's rinse and repeat, but it's very structural, and the icing on the cake is the timing. Look at this. This is good support after a really just oversold market. Look at how much it's been selling. That's just in my opinion. When I see too much red, I like to see some blue. I see too much blue, I know there's a bunch of red coming. And that kind of just adds to the visual aspect of it. This is in currency markets. This is not any, like emerging markets or anything where it does have the potential to just go straight up. This is an already established, markets, charts. And this would have kind of been an impulse trade because there's no real, how should I say? Support, I guess. There's no patterns or anything that we're forming. There's none of that. It's more so just I have a certain amount of pips in my mind, and that's what I want to capture. That's what this type of trade would have been. 50, 60 pips, easy. I actually went up like 120 or 160 pips. Yeah. Oh, guess what? A retest, a clean fucking retest. What time did that happen? Around US session. Alright, yeah. Easy, be safe. Enjoy your day. Oh shit. Alright, fuck it. I don't need to cut that out. That's just love. Yeah, back to this. So let us hear 1, 2, 3 a.m. I mean, it dicked around for a while. You could have still entered in on a US session entry, because all I did was kind of just bounce around until it got to the next day on the 6th. That what is it, that London session, that's when the buys started happening. But it's kept structure the entire time. So if you were thinking of closing after a certain amount of time, I mean, I would have, um, it's hard to say that, and that is another part where you got to use your discretion, because I would have just held until, if nothing's breaking your slope, if nothing's breaking your support, you still got a valid trade. So, um, and that's part of the confidence thing you're gonna have to learn to just build up, and while you're in the market, say, let's extend this slope a little bit longer to see what happens when the market wants to change. See, all I'm showing you is the last 12 months, but right now you're looking at the last 12 months on the 1 hour chart. So you're gonna see a bunch of shit, a bunch of opportunities, which in, I'm trying to show you the real opportunities, but there's a lot of fakes, a lot of teases, I guess. And just like giving an idea like how the patterns are within a pattern again, and draw up a whole bunch of fucking channels and shit. Let's see, channel, is it a channel? Yeah, potential channel. Yeah, absolutely. We want it to touch both candles. We want it to do this here. Not the most. Channel it. And then it sold off right here, right? And then what happened after it sold off? It entered some period of bullshit right here before it looked to make another move. Like, I'm mad at the markets for doing what it do. See, this is a little channel right here, 1 hour channel. Okay, it broke out of it. See, the move. The move. Alright, let me just see real quick where these are coming into. Alright, so this is, when the fuck did this happen? Wow, is this London session type shit? This is London session type shit. Let's see what hour. Kind of. Not really. You would have missed it. Yeah, you would have missed it. So that's a mistrade. Let's see. It's doing its pattern. You see a pattern forming. We're able to draw this. See what happens at around, what time is this? Another London session. This is much better. This is much better for us to take. It would have been much better. So I got one between 3 to 5 a.m. We got a break to the upside. I'm just singing now. But as I'm kind of showing you guys, I'm also just making confirmations in my head as well. It's gonna help me more, and me better able to teach you guys as well. Yeah, that's really what I would want to draw and show you. So that break, what candle is this? That was a 4 p.m., 3 to 4 p.m. candle, or a.m. candle, sorry. That's buys. Let's see what happens here, because there's a decent amount of liquidity. So we got our slopes going. Where's the slopes? The slopes got to be drawn for the move to happen. So that's that same level of support from before, from over here. We got it playing out here. So let's see what opportunities we would have had if you're doing the OSIS. I mean, I wouldn't have taken that. I don't know where the fuck that shit would have gone. Down here, the weird moves are happening like around 12 a.m. 1 a.m. Yeah, because all of this is just pattern completion moves. This is a nice morning sell-off right here. This would have been the first potential sell I would have taken. So we got here. I really didn't need to draw this because I would have seen support from previous. So actually I would have taken this too. This goes to where, I gotta see what session this would have been. Shit. Okay, never mind. Yeah. That would have been iffy. Cause that's 12 to 1. I mean, this candle would have already been formed. Like, that's crazy. I don't know. If I had caught it maybe around like 11, 12, I would have seen that it was on support. A lot of volatility at this time. So yeah, I could have traded out. I doubt I would have seen it though, because I'm teaching you guys to just look at it, mainly around 3 to 5. So I mean, I could go through these with you. Like, let's see real quick. Another like 12 to 1. It's a weird time. It's like 3 p.m. or some shit. Over here, we got a morning session potential. Because we got a double top here. But, I mean, you've been getting double tops. Still in a fucking pattern. So, honestly, when I'm seeing it doing this, like coming into a little funnel, I don't know what this pattern is called, but I would have just waited. See, even if it broke out of the top side or broke to the bottom side, we just waited. This is kind of a weird break because it didn't actually sell off after it broke to the bottom, so it's a little bit weird. It's actually a fake out from what I can see here. Let's see. Wow. Yeah. And then X marks the spot. Look at that shit. And it just comes back up here and then buys up. But I mean, you're not going to be able to trade all of this shit. It's more about picking your shots, picking your time. Well, if you're able to do that, I really think you're not going to be in the position where you're losing an obnoxious amount of trades only to make a few and then try to make those few winners outweigh your losers. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think just from knowing these times that I'm giving you, knowing what it should look like around those times, it's going to better set you up for this shit, because don't exhaust yourself, don't jump the gun too much, shit like that. Let's see the other pattern they fucking created right here. Well, slopey slope. It's a wedge. It wedged the fuck out. Oh man. I'm gonna go in there, pattern within a pattern. Remember, guys, this is still just 1 hour chart. Like, this is where you're gonna see the most detailed, I'd say. See a slope here. And there's a lot of support too. This is a good bias for support. 2 a.m. Another 2 a.m. buy up. Come on. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. buys right here. Come on. Some shit's gotta be clicking in your head too. Well, if you know a lot of the other stuff that you're supposed to know, you know it's close for you. You know that time is coming. I mean, this is in the channel. There's ways to trade this shit. There's a lot of different ways to trade this shit. Like if I've, for example, and just to show you guys, we just went through a whole year, roughly. So this is that whole year that we just went through. And I think I've started showing opportunities from here, maybe. Yeah, let's see. From over here. And that's what I'm saying. Like you, like what? How are you supposed to trade this shit if you're doing weekly? You know, like it's gonna be hell unless you got bank to have big ass stop losses. Not really watch at all. But this is your bread and butter. Like this, the 4 hour and daily shit is so clear. All of those circles are just the beginning or certain hours in the session, or session hours. That's all those red circles are. And if you're noticing too, there's not a whole bunch of, there's not like a 5 trades a week type thing. It's like once, maybe twice a week for the entry. You let that shit play out. Unless you're day trading and you're really going in trying to get 30, 40 pips, you might be trading different markets. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to have you stick with one, get comfortable with it, get comfortable with that timing, get in that routine, and once you're making money off of there, what is it to just then go on to something new? So yeah, this is still showing you guys on daily. Let's go back down to 4 hour. 4 hour. Get out bullshit. For days, price will stay in the range, price will dick around. And then if you're anticipating, like this is a trade exhaustion shit I'm talking about. If you're anticipating a sell, like this shit just bought all the way up, right? It didn't even have to wait that long. Probably from the 8th or 9th, you bought up the 8th. You just had to wait a day for 100 pips, roughly. And then you get over here to this side, this channel, this side of the channel, sorry, and you get into sell potentially, let's say, on the 11th at 3 a.m. because that's a perfect fucking entry right there. Holy shit. Let me try to God damn it. Pinpoint this shit for you. Alright, and then let me even go down to 1 hour. I'll show you some more. Oh, it's right here. Look at this. I'm already gonna look at this. But yeah, like 3 a.m. Perfect touch. 3 a.m. Perfect touch. And it's 3 a.m. to your morning session too, so this could have also been an entry. Like if you missed it, for London, you'd have woke up and still been able to get in like 8 right here, 8 o'clock. Come on, man. It's a good entry still. So, but I say that to say like you wouldn't have been going anywhere though. So you'd have gotten in here. It's 19134, and it would have sold for maybe 30 pips. And it's stuck in that 30 pip range. You're not getting shit, and you're exhausting yourself waiting for the shit to happen because you're basing it off of like this, this type of move, and that's just not the case. That's what I'm saying. Like about to move. If you look on the website, upper5.com, about to move can take anywhere from a few hours to a few days, over a week. Like this shit here dicked around from the 13th to for 10 days, 8 days, and then sold off. And this is really when it sold off. Like, wow, that's crazy. So that's more like 20 some days. And, well, that's really good. Roughly 10. And then when it went down to the other side of the channel, that's 10 days. It came back up into the range. So I know you see what I'm saying. Now you see what I'm saying. And then let's see when the fuck it actually sold off again. Weird ass hours. So let's see. 1620. Oh man. 3 a.m. Bro, come on. That sells. Look at this. Look at this level of resistance. It broke this support here and started finding resistance. So it's another red circle. I'm not gonna draw that shit to you. I'm tired of drawing red circles. It's a little bit. But we're gonna go up and down this shit again. If you have not understood it. 1 hour and 30 minute for entries. 4 hour and daily to see what this shit wanna do. See, patterns within a pattern. Like down in the 1 hour chart, all of this would have been way more detailed, and you've seen it. So just to also show you, it's getting more condensed as you go to those higher time frames. So this video is really just to break this down for you, because it's not simple. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know what pattern within a pattern is? Some Dr. Strange type shit. And that's kind of what it is. Like if you've seen psychedelic videos where the image just builds on itself, or builds within itself in fractal nature. To me, that's what it is. Pattern within a pattern. Thank you for watching, guys. If you have like questions and stuff, I'm gonna get that reviews or that feedback section up, and also the testimonials section. So if this information does help you, I would like you to share that, and allow me to share that with other people as well, just to show them that it is Like trading does not have to be that hard. It doesn't have to be this esoteric thing. Like there's a bunch of people that just know how the game works. They don't stress over it. They just play accordingly. So that's where you guys are gonna be going. We got 9 a.m. So I'm gonna check on the other peers here in a bit.